To what wines to buy for the holiday. It can be really confusing. You have such a variety of items you're serving in a single meal. So the Southeast Wine Collective has an event coming up this weekend to help you with that. So Kate Norris, the co-founder, is here to kind of run us through a few options, beginning, Kate, with an appetizer.
Definitely. So I think appetizers are a very important part of our celebration. Everyone arrives, everyone's hungry, you want to nibble on some things.
I agree, I'm with you.
Yeah, always. Start eating as early as possible, right? And so I think it's always important when doing pairings for your table to have some options of white wines and of red wines, and sometimes of rosé wines for people to have.
Nice.
And I've chosen, two.
And that's down here, right?
Yeah, just over here. So we have two amazing wines. One is a Gamay. Gamay is an amazing variety that's a cousin of Pinot Noir. Beautiful, light, and cranberry and refreshing. And I'm pairing it with these pork rillettes, which is a pork pate, and it has a little cranberry relish to match in with that.
That sounds good.
And if you wanted to go white with that appetizer,
I recommend Riesling. I really love Riesling. Riesling runs the spectrum. A lot of people think it's just sweet, but there's some very dry Rieslings out there too. And what's so nice about it is it has really bright acid, and that cuts into some of the heavier appetizers you have. Some things that have like nice amounts of butter, or like pate has a fair amount of good fat in it. It makes it really balanced in general.
It looks like you prepared a delicious main course. What do you have, and what would you pair with it?
Definitely. So I think sometimes when we think about Thanksgiving, we talked about how many people eat turkey. A lot of people are vegetarian or want a vegetarian option in general. So this is a vegetarian pot pie, and it's made with local mushrooms, actually foraged by our forager at the winery, Darren. And so we have some chanterelles and some hen of the wood mushrooms. And the pairing for that, I think, is classic. Pinot Noir is also such a great option. And in Oregon, we have amazing Pinot Noirs.
Yes.
And then Chardonnay. Chardonnay is, for me, one of my favorite whites, too. And Oregon Chardonnays, again, are a little bit more mineral-driven than some of the ones we're maybe more familiar in the United States. And they go great with that creaminess in the pot pie and the rich meal.
So the event this weekend, it's a food pairing? We're going to be eating and then tasting different wines?
So actually it's an opportunity to try over 30 different wines for you to figure out what works best for your meal. So we have 11 winemakers at the winery, and each of them will be pouring tastes of up to 3 wines. And then we're not pairing food with it today, but we're sort of giving people the opportunity to buy wines for their holiday meals and pairings, and to chat with the winemakers about that, and also to think about what they want to give as gifts for the holidays.
Yeah.
it can be intimidating when you talk about, several wines for one meal. What is the price point on some of these bottles we're talking about?
Definitely. So we are as low as, so if we didn't do the Magnum of, but just did a single bottle of it for it's a Gamay Nouveau, that hovers right around that $16, $17 per bottle mark.
Mm-hmm. Score!
Yeah, it's great, right? Especially if you have a lot of people coming over.
We can't leave out dessert.
Oh, we can't leave out dessert. Dessert is the most important, and everybody makes room for it too. I like pumpkin pie, but I also love just sort of more savory infused desserts too. So I have a little bit of ice cream from Salt and Straw that has goat cheese and also some pumpkin pie in it. And then Pip's Original Donuts is such a really great donut shop.
What do we have here to pair with it?
Oh, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Cabernet.
Definitely.
Interesting, with the dessert.
Yeah, definitely.
You better pass the donuts.
And you want some right now?
Cheers. Oh, yeah.
Either that or Rod's going to jump over the table.
And Urban Thanksgiving Saturday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Southeast Wine Collective. You can get tickets where? What website?
So at southeastwinecollective.com.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
That is fantastic.
See you right back. Cheers.
Cheers.